Hi, I'm Andrew Clarke. I've teamed up with Real Kombucha as part of their Real Chefs campaign. I'm going to cook for you an immune boosting simple Thai curry. I'm going to be using 250 grams of a fish pie mix. 250 grams of any fish you want. I've just drained it on some J-cloth just to get the excess moisture out. And then I'm going to put in some fennel and some Turkish pepper as well. But again, you can either leave the vegetables out or you can do what you want with that. As far as the spice paste goes, you're going to need like a NutriBullet or a blender of some kind. Chilies, you're going to need about 50 to 60 grams of chili. I like to break this up a bit. I like to use some fresh and some dried as well. So I'm going to go in with 30 grams of fresh chili. I've got these Szechuan chilies here, so we're going to use about 5 grams of that. 10 grams of Facing Heaven chili. And then my favourite, which is this pasilla chili, is very, very chocolatey and interesting. That's from Mexico. All the good things for your immune system. Ginger. I've peeled the ginger. I've sliced it against the grain because what you don't want to do is you don't want to be blending this. It'll all get caught in the blades and make a right mess. So there is about 30 grams of ginger, 3 cloves of garlic, 4 or 5 shallots. Much like ginger, there's this turmeric. If you can't find fresh, then do use powdered, ground. But once peeled, they're like this. They make your fingers absolutely go yellow for days. And much like the ginger, I just want to chop that down across the grain. In there. Lemongrass as well. I've had this in my freezer. It freezes really well. And at times like this, it's good to just pull out 1 or 2 if you don't need the whole lot. Like the ginger and the turmeric, it needs to go across the grain. So I'm just doing that roughly. I have kaffir lime leaves, which again, I've had in the freezer. I buy them in batches from the local Asian supermarket. And because I don't need them all at once, I just freeze them. They freeze really well. So that's going to go in now. Also got some lime. I'm going to take a little bit of that off. And for a bit of sweetness, what I like to do is I like to use dried mango, and I soak it in a little bit of water just beforehand. You can drink the water afterwards, it's delicious, but we just need the mango itself. So that's in there, about 30 grams of that. And I'm going to put a tin of coconut milk. There's like an organic coconut milk. So we'll get all that in there as well. Pour in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And then all of that paste can go in. Just cook out a little bit in the oil. Into that, I'm going to put the vegetables first. They're going to take a little bit longer to cook. I'm going to top it up with the rest of the coconut oil. Some of this Royal Flush kombucha. So a glug of that. And I'm probably just going to top up with about 300 ml of water. So this has been bubbling away for a couple of minutes. Now is the time to put the fish in without splashing yourself. There we go. A teaspoon of Himalayan salt. And I'm going to put a glug of fish sauce in as well. We're serving that with the Real Kombucha Royal Flush. Thanks a lot, guys.